Myself and David Galbraith, we now have Paul Sutherland, ex-fighter, coach, UFC judge extraordinaire. Paul, first of all, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Very good. How's yourself?
We're doing very well. We've just spoken to Johnny Jitsu of all people. Is batshit mental, I think's the correct phrase to use. So I have to ask yourself, as a coach, ex-fighter, and also as a sometime judge, have you looked on in interest at the rule changes that the UFC are implementing? And
yeah, I mean, obviously, me being a judge for them at the moment, obviously I'll have to follow their guidelines on the new rule changes. And as a coach as well, with training fighters, obviously, with the mild changes that we have there as well, is determines how you train your fighters to the new rules as well, So yeah, obviously it's something that I have to implement, and I've started implementing it this year.
Okay, see for you, obviously there's some things I've not taken out, the 12 to 6 for example, that still stays. The 4 and 3 point change is in place now. Do you agree with that? Do you feel that's a positive step?
I do actually, yes I do, because on the odd occasion you'll see a fighter playing what they call playing the game, putting the hand down, taking the hand up, putting the hand down, that eliminates all of that. So I think anything which is progressing the sport in the right direction is obviously, going to be an advantage in the long run.
Is there anything that hasn't been implemented that you were looking for as a coach and as a judge?
I'm fairly happy with the current rule set, to be honest. Obviously, knees to the head of a grounded opponent would be, okay as well in my book.
Yep.
But obviously you have to follow the sort of guidelines as well. I'm not a big fan of like soccer kicks or anything like that. Obviously, I don't think there's anything martial arts involved in that. Yep. But if you've got someone in like a front headlock, or they're trying to shoot and they're in that turtle position, firing knees in that position, I think that would be a good sort of rule change as well. But obviously, we're all guided by the rules that we're given, so we just pretty much got to get on with it, really.
Now, obviously, you're working out at the gym, Trojan Free Fighters. How have your fighters adapted to these coaching implement changes that you've put in place? How have they taken it on board?
It's only a mild change. It's a mild change. And it's only on the odd occasion where you'll get somebody like placing that hand down, things like that. And all I do is just stop my fighters during mid-sparring and say, look, that rule, you're allowed to do that knee, sort of thing, really. It's just education, really, just educating your fighters. The way I train the fighters is pretty much exactly the same. It's just a mild sort of change, really.
Yep. Now, I have to ask yourself, obviously, making that jump from being a fighter, obviously, finished up in 2005, you've now been a long-time coach. How did the judging come about?
Well, basically, I was judging on sort of like the regional scene, doing smaller shows, inter-club shows, doing a little bit of refereeing as well. And I was kind of like given an opportunity to speak to the guys at the UFC, which was in, let me think, I think it was 2009, I believe, when I first worked for them. And it's just sort of evolved from there. I went in as a kind of like a shadow judge, and then just sort of they liked what they saw, and I obviously jumped in and been there pretty much ever since.
Now, as someone that's been long-standing involved in British MMA, how pleasing has it been for you to see the emergence of so many UK-based fighters now in like Bellator and UFC? For example, in the March card, we've got Scott Askham, Mark Diakese, we've also got Brad Pickett doing his farewell fight. How pleasing is it for you to see so many UK-based fighters involved at this level now?
I think it's absolutely great for the UK MMA market. It proves that homegrown guys are good enough to hang at world level, which they are. I think it's a great thing. It's just does nothing but help the development of the sport in this country. There's a lot of great fighters in this country, and there's a lot of future stars that are coming from this country now because of the way we're training them, and obviously the experience being handed down from older fighters and coaches and stuff. I just think the UK MMA scene is really blowing up,
Yep. Now, one of the things that a lot of fighters have said to myself in previous interviews, they now feel it's a level playing field for the European fighters now that USADA is so prevalent in the UFC, and that obviously they have to have everything on their app. They need to let USADA know where they are at all times. The sort of doping culture that was endemic in MMA to an extent now is no longer tolerated. A lot of fighters, I was speaking to Paul Craig, for example, who's just made his debut in the UFC, and he very much feels that's been a real game changer for UK fighters. What's your take on that?
I think it's a game changer for all fighters, not just UK, to be honest. Yeah. Everybody on the level playing field, wherever they are in the world, is only a good thing. It's fair for all fighters, and it's really positive. I think the USADA deal that they brought in is I can only see it as a positive thing. Everybody being on a level playing field.
Okay.
So Paul, I've got a question for you. Did you ever judge on SFC by any chance?
Did I ever judge on SFC?
Yeah, SFC, Scottish Fighting Challenge.
I remember judging Money Real Fights, actually.
That's right, yeah, so brilliant. Now we're talking. So, can you remember that fight, me and Bobby? It was in the 4-man tournament.
I can remember judging you for sure.
Right, okay. Can you remember what decision you came to? Who won the fight? Can you remember what decision you came to?
Who won? Off the top of my head.
Oh, come on, man, come on. Well, it was a close fight, but I remember you there. I remember you judging. I remember you presenting the award. I think myself and Bobby got fight of the night. So no, I remember you there. More memorable for me. Sure. Yeah.
he's not fucking punchy at all, Paul.
No,
seriously,
not at all.
He's not.
Don't forget these things.
It's like a fucking elephant for that memory. Yeah, sure. You're getting stalked now, Paul.
Oh, definitely. I'll be adding you on Facebook and going through all your profile pictures for at least the last 5 years. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, well, look, Paul, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, okay? All the best for the Trojan Gym and all you guys.
All the best.
And have an absolutely fantastic 2017 for myself and David, okay?